Whirr, ease, guitar tabs, and guitar lesson. I'm going to play all the parts right at the beginning. Afterwards, I'll go back through and give a full explanation for it. Please hit that subscribe button. It's the best way to let me know you like this video, want to see more stuff by Whirr, and now let's give it a try. Okay, we'll just be staying in this standard tuning here, EAD, GBE. Get plenty of reverb on there, maybe a little bit of overdrive if you like that. I'll keep it pretty clean here so you can hear everything that's going on. We'll start with this initial main lead section, and it starts on the G string. We slide up to 11s. All right, hit it once more, and maybe a few more close together. Okay, then to 11 on the D, and just hit that about 4 times. Alright, then we go 11 to 9D, hit a couple of those 9s, back to the 11G, get a little bend and release. Do that twice. Alright, and then we just kind of switch the beginning a little bit. We go B string, slide up to 10s, kind of pick that the same way. 2 11s on the G. Alright, and then we do that same ending with the 9s on the Ds and the bend on the 11G. Okay, and you go through the whole thing just like that a couple times, and then we do a couple little notes at the end, kind of segueing into the verse. Basically just a D12 to 11 to 9. Verse chords. We start with this interesting voicing of an E minor 7. So we do an open low E, do a 7A, 5D, 7G. Alright, it's just a loose shuffling strum here. Something like that. We kind of shift a little bit to this B minor 9 sound, and just kind of take the 7s we have here, shift them up a set, so we get 7E, make the A a 5, got the 7D, and then we add a 6 on the G. Alright, same shuffling strum. Alright, and then just off to kind of a big G5, so 3E, 5 on the A and D, open G. Okay, same first two chords again, E minor 7 to that B minor 9. And then to E5 basically. So open low E, 7A, 9 on the D and G. Okay, just those two little progressions, that just kind of cycles throughout the verse. And a pre-chorus section, we just come off to a bigger voiced E minor 7, so just the open low E, 2 on the A, open D, G, B. We just hit it and let it ring. Do that a couple times. Now for the chorus, a lot going on here, 2 guitars kind of over the top of each other. We start with our big E minor 7, and then this quick little power chord scale up with the G, okay, so the 3, E, 5, A, and D, to the A at the 5 and 7s. And then we get to this kind of open A vibe here where we go open A and then 10 on the D and the E, block everything else out. Kind of a really interesting voicing here. So it's A minor 11. Okay, just shuffling it like that, keeping everything quiet except those A, D, and high E strings. Alright, now we'll drop back down to the E minor 7, kind of hang out there for a couple strums. Alright, and then we go G power chord again. And now we do this D6 with the 11 chord here. It's a 5A, 4D, open D, or sorry, open G and B. Okay, just shift it down 2 frets so we get a C major 7 with the 3, 2, open G and B. And we strum this out for a little bit, and then we add in that add 9 on the 3 of the B here. And we just kind of bounce between that and just the open on the B. Okay, just playing around between the major 7 to the add 9, major 7. Alright, go through the progression, you know, just like that a few times. And then at the very end, we just kind of do a real deliberate single strum of that D6 with the 11 at the 5, 4, open G and B. And then to the C minor, or C major 7 at the 3, 2 opens. For the chorus, the second guitar, it's just kind of doing this octave riff. And initially we start here at the, it's basically on the A and the G string here. And we start at the 10 and 12. Okay, we hit it, and then we scale it up. We hit it again, come up to 12 and 14, and then 14, 16. And we just kind of hang out at that 14, 16 for a little bit, strum it out. And the next part, we go back to that 10 and 12, and we're going to scale it down. We go 10 and 12, 9 and 11, down to 2 and 4. Alright, repeat the initial section again, the 10, 12, 14. Alright, and then we would drop down to the 2 and 4, and hit it once. And then we do this extra little bit where we add the 3B, hammer it to 5, and then back to the 2 and 4. Bridge section here. We start with our D6 with the 11 at that 5, 4, open G and B. Okay, kind of strum it, and then we do a little hammer on from 3 to 5 on the B. Okay, do this big G, and we really want to emphasize the B note here, so we'll do the 3 on the E, kind of skip the A, do an open D, and then hit that 4 on the G and the open B. Okay, because that's kind of part of that scale. So we hit that, and then we do our C major 7 to 3, 2, open G and B, to an open A sus 2, open A, 2 on the D and G, open B. Alright, cycle through the D, G, C chords again. And once we get to that C major 7 the second time, now we just kind of make it a C by adding that 1 on the B. And then just lift back off for the open to make the major 7.